welcome back to Test Review. Having lost a session to rain on day 2, India needed to get an early breakthrough on day 3.
First session of play. Tell me, what are we going to have at lunch? Sonny, you got about 3 seconds.
At lunch, I think we're going to have New Zealand at 230 for 4 wickets.
The Kiwis had set themselves a good platform and had the upper hand. Team India, on the other hand, were desperate for a wicket.
So here we go, day 3, Ashwin is the bowler. Starts with a very full delivery. First run straight away, they've come back for the second. Strong leg side feel, so not much protection on the offside for Ashwin.
They got what they were looking for, crucial wickets in the first hour.
Now was it going on to hit the stumps? Yes! Ashwin strikes. Saw a stat somewhere, it takes a while for him to take his first wicket. And in this case, it's taken him 16.4 overs. Now how about that? That's yes too from the umpire.
And then this massive turning point in the game.
Oh, gone! From the pads onto the stumps. This is a dream start for India on day 3. Kane Williamson is the man gone.
Well, if India thought they were frustrated yesterday, they're not this morning. They had a great morning, taking 4 wickets. The spinners coming into play. Maybe some adjustments, maybe some talk from Anil Kumble. Whatever it was, Ashwin and Jadeja produced some beauties. None better than the ball from Ashwin that got rid of the world-class Kane Williamson.
That's a fine shot. Really good timing. Oh, that's where did that come from? That swung away on the onside. Second boundary of the over. So New Zealand looking to break the shackles.
For a fast bowler, he's a good athlete.
That's a very good shot. Very, very good shot from Ronke.
Pulling delivery and the finger's gone up. It's too full to be playing the sweep shot. Running the first one hard, looking for 2. Pujara the field in the deep. Mitchell Santner will pick up a couple. It's 238 for 5 after 85 overs. It's lunch. New Zealand trailing by 80 runs at this stage. India picking up 4 wickets this morning.
This session here, the first session on day 3, certainly India's.
New Zealand went into lunch at 238 for 5 with Mitchell Santner and BJ Watling still on the crease.
मेरी सोच में भारतीय टीम टी टाइम को उनकी 1 विकेट गई होगी और उनके 50 रन हुए.
12 overs for him. He's going to be starting off the second session on day 3. Man on strike, BJ Watling. He's got a good batting record at the test level. Here we go. Good first ball. Well played too.
2 maidens involved in that. Just drifting down leg side on this occasion though.
There was noise and the finger goes up. Batsman starts walking.
Indian spinners didn't take long to wipe out the Kiwi tail.
This is close and up goes the finger. This stayed low. Jadeja picks up another one.
Oh, and make that 4. Jadeja striking with consecutive deliveries.
Big appeal. Has it gone off the boot? Says no doubt this time around. It's been an excellent over. 2 wickets and a maiden.
And that's why Jadeja is confident. So the 5th time Jadeja has taken 5 wickets in an innings for India. And 3 wickets in the over. And it's a maiden as well.
Ravindra Jadeja picking the fifth 5-wicket haul of his Test career.
Dramatic over this. Good catch from Rohit Sharma as well. It's been outstanding. Jadeja, 5 wickets in an innings equal to 100. He's been magnificent, 5 for 73.
Caught and bowled. It's all over for New Zealand in this first innings. Fielders have made their way out to the centre, as have the two Indian opening batsmen, Rahul and Vijay. They start 56 ahead and a great opportunity to drive home the advantage. And Rahul, the man on strike. And he's away.
Over the top of mid-off. That's the riposte from Rahul. Down the pitch goes KL Rahul. That's a mighty blow. It's 4 and full of dangerous intent from the Indian opener.
And the reverse sweep as well.
And he's on the lookout for runs. He knows the damage he can do.
Oh, the reverse again. Lovely shot.
Lokesh Rahul was once again quick to get off the blocks, but was dismissed just before tea.
Oh, just bounced. Was it? No, it didn't. It was all a bit casual. Shiva, it'll be tea time if it's a wicket. No, he's walking off.
Second session on day 3 also goes to the Indians because Jadeja was superb in that session of play. He helped India bowl out New Zealand cheaply. He took 3 wickets in 1 over. And when India came out to bat, Rahul was extremely aggressive. And along with Vijay, gave India a good start.
The third session belonged to India as the pair of Murli Vijay and Cheteshwar Pujara piled on the runs.
They were more prepared. That one's gone through.
So 3 boundaries of 3 balls. 2 for Pujara, now for Vijay. 2 different bowlers. Another boundary. So a flurry of boundaries. This is the 6th.
It was close, but in the end, he's played it beautifully for another boundary.
That's 50 for Murli Vijay. It's the second half 50 in the match, and it's the 3rd time that he's achieved it as well. Classy innings, taken his time, just 7 boundaries in there.
Down the track. That's gone over the boundary.
It's gone past the fielder, 4 runs. Short ball. 100 runs partnership now for the 2nd wicket for the 3rd time in 3 innings. That's where he gets his single, gets his 50 as well. Something to cheer for the crowd right at the end of the match.
Both Vijay and Pujara completed their second half centuries of the match. By stumps on day 3, Pujara and Vijay shared another 100-run partnership. India now led by 215 runs and were clearly in the driver's seat.
Cheteshwar Pujara not out 50, Murli Vijay not out 65, partnership of 107, getting India 159 for 1, lead of 215.
Day 3 was all Virat Kohli because he was outstanding with his bowling changes. India dismissed New Zealand for 262, which meant they got a lead of about 60, which is invaluable on a surface like that. And then the batsmen just carried on from where the bowlers had left.
Stitched the dots together. And this is what we tend to discuss a lot on the field whenever you're playing test match cricket, especially on a pitch where 1 wicket is likely to bring many. And that's how Indians bounced back in this game. On day 2, Indian spinners bowled 31 overs between themselves and bowled only 2 maidens. On day 3, we had 2 maidens in the first 4 overs bowled by these 2 guys, and they did start the proceedings on day 3, and the result was there for everyone to see. 19 dot balls led to a wicket. Tom Latham was trapped in front by Ravichandran Ashwin on the 20th consecutive dot ball.
But it was not only Team India who was leading. One of our experts too led by the end of day 3.
Hat
I know Ravi's wearing it because he's keeping the sun off the back of his head, but you are leading with 3 points. Akash Chopra with 2, and the rest are way behind.
That's hit straight back.
India continued to dominate the proceedings with batsmen stacking runs by the dozen.
How to play the one-day game or the T20. This will reach the boundary. Just a little bit of width on offer. That's close, he's gone. They hit the pad, then the bat. Just talking about that angle he's creating. That's what can happen. Vijay is not happy. Vijay reckons it hit his bat first. Shot and hammered. So good with that shot.
That's up in the air. Fortunately, over the fielder who was halfway down in that area.
Well, that's been slogged away and it's in the air and it should be gone. It is. Ish Sodhi takes the catch. And disappointingly, it is India's captain who's walking back. Well, he's dragged this one down. That's a poor delivery, and Rahane off the mark. That's a bit of a gift to the new player.
Oh, taken straight off the bat. And he made it look easy, Ross Taylor.
The New Zealand bowlers did manage to pick up a few wickets, but by then India had taken the lead to almost 300 runs.
Might have been the googly. Nicely picked up on the full by Rohit Sharma. Gets it away to the boundary to end the over. It's 242 for 4.
Flipped away, fine. And away to the boundary for 4. Well, that is it from Kane Williamson. Just the 1 run from the over. 81 have been bowled in India. 252 for 4 at lunch on day 4. They lead by 308 runs. This partnership worth 24 between Rahane and Rohit Sharma.
Leaning into the drive, he's so very elegant when he gets going. It's a teaser for the fielder. Nicely struck. Fiercely there, and in the gap as well.
Quick spin and pace, well played. Rocks back on the back foot. The pull shot.
Short, pulled away. That's 50 for Rohit Sharma. And it's come off 75 balls with 7 fours. 326 for 5. Oh, this is a really clean blow. Magnificent shot from Jadeja. 6 fine runs.
Down the ground again, lovely strike from Jadeja. 6 more.
And Jadeja goes big. Second 6 of the over. And that's a mighty strike. That's 50 for Ravindra Jadeja. He's played really well.
A century stand by Rohit Sharma and Ravindra Jadeja ensured that the Kiwis had to break a world record to win the game.
The team's coming off the park, and New Zealand will need 433 to win this contest. India need 10 wickets.
On the other side of the break, we get you the chase and a historic wicket by Ravichandran Ashwin. Welcome back to Test Review. Set a target of 434 runs with 4 sessions to play, the Black Caps now had to watch out for the lethal spin duo.
Appeal, but sliding down. Good work from Saha. Oh, a big swing. Is that a little inside edge on that? I think so. Oh, going straight on with the arm. Yes, another for Ashwin.
Ashwin dismissed both the openers in a span of 4 deliveries, and now he was just 1 wicket away from becoming the fastest Indian to pick up 200 wickets. And he didn't have to wait for too long.
What about this? This time, yes, the finger goes up. Ravichandran Ashwin has his 200th wicket in Test cricket. He's the 9th Indian to achieve the feat. Well bowled, Ravichandran Ashwin.
He is the second quickest to the mark, but the fastest Indian to 200. This time bang in front. Or was it going down? Was it going down? No, yes, I think he was right. Absolutely right. He could have hit the middle and leg stump this time around. And Richard Kettleborough raising that finger, the dreaded finger. And what a big wicket to go to that mark of 200 wickets. It's a huge wicket.
Definitely the 200 has to be the best special one so far. Kane Williamson is not a bad 200 scalp. There are quite a few good wickets that I've had over the period of time. A.B. de Villiers in Nagpur was very well set up, and Kane Williamson in this Test match in the first innings I thought was a very, very good ball. Sangakkara in Sri Lanka. These are some special memories that I would always like to cherish in my cricketing career. I hope I can create more and more in the future.
Oh, directed. In the air, the bat. What a mistake this by Ross Taylor in New Zealand. The crowd go wild. And Umesh Yadav, he's done it in the past, and he's done it again. Well, that will not please the New Zealand management. He's got stuck into that.
Well played, Luke Ronchi and Mitchell Santner. Mitchell Santner almost an hour, 53 minutes. Luke Ronchi a tick over, 68 minutes for him. But all in all, a day that has belonged well and truly to India.
The Kiwis ended day 4 at 93 for 4 with Mitchell Santner and Luke Ronchi at the crease.
Day 4 again, Virat Kohli in total control. India dominated the day's play, and that's why you'll have to give the Indian captain all the marks.
Right mindset is critical for your survival on a pitch that's rapidly deteriorating, and this pitch definitely was. On day 4, we got to know what the mindset can actually do. It can really play on your mind, and Guptill was guilty of committing a faux pas, thinking about what could happen next. He was expecting the ball to turn, bounce, jump, stay low, all kinds of things, and that's why was just too eager to get off strike and dominate when there was not the need of the hour. That wasn't the need of the hour. Batting does get easier, but that decision or that dismissal showed us that if you're not in the right frame of mind, it's impossible to survive.
First ball of the day. 3 fielders on the offside, no. 100 comes up for New Zealand. A good shot, rocks back, plays the orthodox square cut for 4.
Oh, lovely use of the feet. That will clear Jadeja. Oh, that swung away, he's picked his spot. Beautifully struck for 6. Oh, well struck. He's no half measures with Ronchi. That's the 100 partnership coming up in style. That's in the air. And the first wicket of the morning. A false shot being induced by Jadeja. And Ronke, who had played so well.
Ronke hoping for the best. But this is what can happen after a drinks interval. Breaks your concentration, breaks your focus. Just that little bit. First over after the drinks break. Going for the big shot. And being caught. Ronke out for 80. 158 for 5. And that's a good shot. That's a very, very good shot.
Just before lunch, Kohli gave the ball to Mohammad Shami, who removed PJ Watling and Mark Craig back to back.
And up goes the finger. Have to wait and see. I heard two noises.
Yeah, pad first. Pad first and the bat came down late.
Bowling. Full-length delivery. His feet oddly moved there, Mark Craig. Delight for the bowler. It's a straightforward delivery. At decent pace. Bang on target. Shami picks up wicket number 2.
The run in slightly round arm action when the ball is slightly old. Brilliant at using it in that fashion. The length is full. It's quick in the air as well.
Superb delivery, but still doesn't get the hat-trick. Done nicely, beautifully, in fact. There's a field in the deep, but the placement has been superb. He gets into a really good position, balance and timing.
He's got all the answers, even to the seam bowlers. He seems quite compact, been good against the spinners.
It looks yet again with the final delivery. It's 205 for 7. 73 overs have been bowled, and it's time for players to head out for lunch. Long way to go for New Zealand. They need 229 to win. It's all about India getting the 3 wickets required, 3 more wickets. It's been a session where New Zealand fought hard in the early part of this session, getting 112 runs. India managed 3 wickets, 2 of those to Mohammad Shami. Over it has been good.
So players walking back for lunch.
For the first 4 days, we kept waiting for the ball to reverse swing in the air. Everybody tried all kinds of things, but it did not reverse. But on day 5, it changed. Shami got the ball to reverse swing. He was taking the ball away and into the batsman, and he was lethal. Immediately produced 2 wickets. And for seamers to survive and thrive in these conditions, you need the ball to reverse swing. So sooner you master the art of reverse swing, and that is by maintaining the ball well, the better it is.
And it's going to be Ashwin to start off the post-lunch session. It's a very good afternoon to Simon Dool and Sunil Gavaskar.
But he quickly transfers his weight onto the back foot. He's punched it beautifully. That's a very good shot.
Talked prior to lunch about his long levers. And therefore he... Another good shot. Another excellent boundary from Mitchell Santner. Rocking onto that back foot. He got a little bit of room.
The fighter in Santner would not give up easily, and it required a special delivery to bring an end to this special knock.
Gone. Ashwin has picked up that wicket. Santner's gone. The ball pitching outside the leg stump. He almost watched it on his bat. Bounce to simple catch to Rohit Sharma at silly point.
Brilliantly bowled. So hard to control when you don't know what it's going to do, and Rohit Sharma stays down and calm on this occasion for his 71 comes to an end. 223 for 8.
And over the fielder. It's gone straight into the stands there.
I've played dead bat for quite a while. I'm going to go for the biggie. And despite the fact that the bottom hand has come out, the connection so good.
Oh, bowled him. round the legs. Wriddhiman Shah is holding the stumps, and that guy has got another 5-wicket haul. His 19th, as we were expecting, in just 37 test matches. Boy, what a performance that is. Yes! Ashwin strikes for the final time in this test match. Gets a 10-wicket haul, along with being the second fastest to 200 test wickets.
Ashwin picked his 19th 5-wicket haul as India won its historic 500th test by 197 runs.
The 130th test match win for India in their 500th test match. The 88th at home and the 7th at Kanpur. So India start off on a winning note in this 3 test match series. The Paytm test series, winning the first test, the 500th, by 197 runs.
For runs and wickets in the game, 42 not out, 50 not out, 5 wickets in the first innings and a wicket in the second. Ravindra Jadeja. Well, Bapu, well done and outstanding performance, and you'll be very happy, particularly with the way you batted.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Before the tournament start, I was just thinking that I need to, play my role with the bat. So I was just preparing myself like that as a batsman, and I was just looking to play, give myself initially time, and then I can play my shots. So that's what I was doing in the middle.
And your bowling, you were right up to scratch. And how much did the Duleep Trophy help you? You bowled a lot of overs there, didn't you?
Yeah, Duleep Trophy, that game helped me a lot because I was getting wicket in that game as well. So I was a bit confident, and in those wickets I used to bowl on, like whenever I bowl on turning tracks or slow tracks, I usually get wickets. So that was, I was just focusing on that, and I was enjoying my bowling.
Well, Virat, many congratulations. Great way to start the home season.
Yeah, definitely. I think the boys applied themselves really well. Few moments there where we were in a spot of bother. I think initially we had momentum with us when we were batting. We had a 100-run partnership, but then a couple of soft dismissals, put on the back foot. Again, Jadeja and Ashwin batting really well in the first innings at the deep end to dig us out. Umesh as well contributing a few runs. Those 30-40 extra runs, I think, make a psychological difference. And then with the ball as well, they were batting really well at one stage. Took some character to come out next day and get those early wickets in the first session.
And while Virat got the better of Williamson in round 1, off the pitch Sunil Gavaskar won the round 1 of the predictors hat. He led the commentary panel with 4 right predictions. Virat Kohli's India are now unbeaten in the last 11 tests. As the caravan moves to Kolkata, they will not only look to extend their unbeaten streak but also seal the series.